All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles for teaching us this truth. Peace and blessings to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and blessings to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. On the brother Karab, coming at you, man, with a beautiful lesson, man, going into the daughters of music being brought low. All right. And pretty much, I'm speaking about 2/3 of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians. Hey, your judgment is coming real speedily, man. You know, because the Lord is tired of the behavior of you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, man. You know, let this lesson right here be a warning unto you. Because the Lord don't care whether you rich or poor, man. What status you have in America. How many people look up to you. How many gang signs you throw up. How many guns and Glocks and how much money you try to spread out and take pictures and shit like that. The Lord don't really care about those things because they are of the world and they is not of the Father. All right. Israel, our trademark is the law, statutes, and commandments. Righteous living. Fearing the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Walking with wisdom. Because we represent Yahweh by Shema Shai. But when we do the opposite of those things and we take on that Western culture, then that's where that's when the judgment comes upon us. Hence Baruch 4:1, man. When we leave this book, this law that endures forever, hey, we die. And as you can see, let's get into it. This is reg.com, right? WEG.com, and it say Memphis rapper identified in fatal Frazier shooting, and it said Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis rapper C Money, right? C Money from the Fast Cash Boys duo was shot and killed just after midnight on Sunday in Frazier. An open investigation in Frazier as police search for the car seen here pulling up to a house off of Macaulay Drive and Macaulay Cove before opening fire. It say Sharita Miller, who lives just a few houses down, heard the whole thing. I hit the floor once I heard the shots. At first, I was like, is that firecrackers or is that gunfire? And I was like, might be gunfire. Hit the floor and called 911, said Miller, a Frazier resident. Miller said the gunfire lasted minutes and she heard anywhere from 60 to 100 shots. We have learned through GoFundMe that rapper C Money is the victim. He was described in the GoFundMe as having a strong passion for his music and his children. And while it's unclear why C Money died, Sharita has heard rumors of a rap beef between C Money and his killers. From what I heard, this has been going on since last Friday, said Miller, that they've been back and forth shooting at each other, whoever they are. Any other time, this is a very quiet neighborhood. This street is very quiet. I have great neighbors. We all look out for each other, said Miller. Those people who came to do that, that's what they do. It's not indicative of this community. You see? And then I'm going to play the video.
C Money from the Fast Cash Boys duo was shot and killed just after midnight on Sunday.
That shooting happened in the area of Macaulay Drive and Macaulay Cove. As Memphis police search for the people responsible, WRG's Harrison Klopp joins us now live from MPD's North Main Station. And Harrison, I understand that you spoke with a woman who lived out there in that area where the shooting took place. What's she telling you tonight?
Craig, Stephanie, good evening. She described it as World War III. And once you see the video, you'll understand why.
An open investigation in Frazier as police search for the car seen here pulling up to a house off Macaulay Drive and Macaulay Cove before opening fire. Sharita Miller, who lives just a few houses down, heard the whole thing.
I hit the floor once I heard the shots. Well, first I thought, I was like, is that firecrackers or is that gunfire? I said, no, that might be gunfire. I hit the floor, called 911.
Sharita says the gunfire lasted minutes.
I would say a good minute to 2 minutes. I would say anywhere from 60 to 100 shots.
We have learned through GoFundMe that rapper C Money is the victim. He was described in the GoFundMe as having a strong passion for his music and his children. And while it's unclear why C Money died, Sharita has heard rumors of a rap beef between C Money and his killers.
From what I hear, this has been going on since Friday. That they've been back and forth shooting at each other, whoever they are.
And while she didn't know C Money, Sharita says she's disappointed that something like this would happen in her neighborhood.
Any other time, this is a very quiet neighborhood. This street, it's very quiet. I have, great neighbors. We all look out for each other.
Hey, man. Hey, the Lord is known by his judgment. This is Psalms 9:16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. You see? And a lot of our people, they don't know Yahweh Shemawashah. They don't know how the Lord get down, man. The God of the Bible. True names, man, is Yahweh, who you ignorantly call God, and Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. They don't know Yahweh Shemawashah, man. You know? See, this is what happens when you're worshiping Jesus, all right? You in Allah, you dealing with other gods, man, and you're not coming under the ordinance of Yahweh Shemawashah, man. This is what happens. This is the result, you know? One minute you high off life, all right? You feel like nothing can touch you, you know? You in that Alonzo from Training Day spirit. I'm winning anyway. And then the next scene, man, you on the news, man, on a T-shirt or on a GoFundMe page, man. The Lord is not nothing to play with. Time of playing is up. This is Hosea chapter 4. All right. I'm going to get it in the MSG. Because we know Hosea 4:6. Say, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. But I want to get it in a different translation. All right. This is Hosea chapter 4. I'm going to start at 1. In the Message version. Attention all Israelites. The Most High's message. God indicts the whole population. No one is faithful. No one loves. No one knows the first thing about Yahweh Shemawashah. The MSG said that, man. Hosea 4:1 in the MSG. It said, no one knows the first thing about the Most High. It said, my people are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge, man. That's a shame. Hey, they're supposed to be, your head supposed to hang low when you hear that. You see? Our people feet be swift, run to mischief, man. Be quick to run to mischief. Clearly, it was a shootout, and the rapper was in the car, man. But he supposed to be a role model, right? This is somebody that your young son, or this is somebody that your young daughter look up to, man, and like. And they flash money, you know, show the fast life like that's all that matters. But don't nobody know Yahweh Shemawashah. You see? And one thing about these celebrities, man, they're going to get judged more and more because they could use their position to push forth righteousness. You know, they could use their fan base to introduce Yahweh Shemawashah to the minds of the people. But they not, man. You see? Because it's all about money with them. Hence, his name was C Money, right? Going back into Hosea 4:1 in the MSG, it say no one is faithful, no one's loves, no one knows the first thing about the Most High. All this cussing and lying and killing, theft and loose sex, sure anarchy, right? One murder after another. And because of all this, the very land itself weeps, and everything in it is grief-stricken, you know? And Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. So our people are destroyed, man. The whole head is sick. You know, black culture has really did a number on the Israelites, man. The Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and Indians. It have did a number on our people, man. Our people don't see themselves better than black culture. Their mindset is like, man, hey, what's better than being a nigger, man? What's better than being a rapper? What's better than being a entertainer? That's the best thing to be. You know, that's the mindset our people have. They think being the butt end of somebody's joke is living. No, man, we a joke, man. We Israelites. We supposed to uphold the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. We're that wise people that Deuteronomy speaks of, the 4th chapter. Right? This is back in Hosea 4 and 6 in the MSG version. It said, my people are ruined because they don't know what's right or true. Because you turn your back on knowledge, I've turned my back on you priests. Because you refuse to recognize the revelation of Yahweh Shema Shai, I'm no longer recognizing your children. You see? So the Lord, he's going to forget your children, man. Because you have neglected, because you have despised this word, he's going to despise you. Because you're rejecting the Lord, man. And our people do that every single day, man, when they choose the lust of life, man. You know, when they set their heart on America to be the end it all, be it all, man. They think America is the kingdom of heaven. No, man, this place is about to be hit with nukes. This place is about to be destroyed. All right? Hey, that's no joke, man. It's time for our people to wake up, man. It's no laughing matter at this moment, man. Jacob's trouble is on the way as well, too. The Lord is not playing. This is Psalms, right? 9 and 16, the AI overview, the breakdown on it, right? It say the phrase, the Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth, comes from Psalms 9 and 16, because we read it earlier. It say in the Bible, it means that the Most High's character and nature are revealed through the righteous judgments he brings upon the wicked. The verse also highlights that the wicked often falls into the traps they set for others, demonstrating the Most High's justice. Because, man, one thing about it, a lot of these Christians, these anti-Christians say the Lord is our love. You see, the Lord ordained that rapper to go, man, just as well as any other celebrity like Kobe. It don't matter, man. We can keep going down the line, man. Tupac, any rapper, any celebrity, man, you could think of, man. It don't matter. The Lord don't care about these celebs. He don't idolize his creation, man. Think about that. Let that sink in. He created you. Why would he idolize you? You supposed to idolize and worship the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the Lord keep bringing judgment upon our people, because they take on the customs and behaviors of these other nations by worshiping different gods, not giving him the attention, right? Jake too busy trying to be a street nigga, trying to be a YN. Jake not trying to fear the Lord and keep the commandments, man. So it goes back to this again. It say it means that the Most High's character and nature are revealed through the righteous judgments he bring upon the wicked, right? The Lord making highlights, man. Making judgment highlights. He not playing, man. All right? This is Amos chapter 5. And I'm going to start at verse 21 in the MSG, because we all know that Amos 5th chapter, right? If you start at 18, it goes into a warning to you that desire the day of the Lord, right? But I'm going to open it up. I might start there just to see what it say in this translation. All right. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18 in the MSG version, which is the Message. It say time to face hard reality, not fantasy. And a lot of our people living in a fantasy, man. You know? A lot of our people living in la la land right now. But the Lord is finna bring a hard reality, right? He's finna pop a lot of people personal bubbles. Woe to all of you who want the Most High's judgment day. Why would you want to see the Most High? Want him to come? When the Most High comes, it would be bad news before it's good news. The worst of times, not the best of times. Here's what it's like. A man runs from a lion right into the jaws of a bear. A woman goes home after a hard day's work and is raped by her neighbor. Whew. At the Most High's coming, we face hard reality, not fantasy. A black cloud with no silver lining. You see? It let you know, man, that within a snap of a finger, man, hey, you can be, a judgment can just come upon you, man. You know? Last week, the week before that, they just had the Glorilla bash. 2 weeks, they had the Glorilla bash and all that, you know? And he was there. performing, whatever, there. Man, 2 weeks later, the Lord called his number up, man. And then you got everybody posting him talking about he was a good man, man. Whoever perished being innocent, man. What good do you celebs ever do but be a joke? But be embarrassing more and more, you know? And the Lord, he's known by the judgment which he executed. So and judgment is a part of the Lord's character, man. You know? And the Lord said he's angry with the wicked every day. The Lord despises wickedness, man. And when our people take hold of their wicked behavior and they perform those wicked acts, man, and they don't consider or repent, then the Lord just starts letting the judgment loose, man. Letting the spirits attack you, Jakes, man. Them left-hand spirits the Lord got for you, man. Them spirits created for vengeance. And as you look in the video, it was a horrific video. It was horrifying, man. Just bullets flying, hitting a couple of people's houses, you know. She said she heard 60 to 100 shots. That's a lot. Think about it. Amos 5 and 21 in the MSG version. I can't stand your religious meetings. I'm fed up with your conferences and conventions. I want nothing to do with your religious projects, your pretentious slogans and goals. I'm sick of your fundraising schemes. Right, they got to GoFundMe for him. You know, it's just crazy, man. Hey, the scriptures, man, hey, they ain't no joke, boy. They be speaking. Your public relations and image making. I had all I can take of your noisy ego music. When was the last time you sang to me? Do you know what I want? I want justice, oceans of it. I want fairness, rivers of it. That's what I want. That's all I want. Didn't you, dear family of Israel, worship me faithfully for 40 years in the wilderness, bringing the sacrifices and offerings I commanded? How is it you stop to dragging graham crack statues of your so-called rulers around, hauling the cheap images of all your star gods here and there? Since you like them so much, you can take them with you when I drive you into exile beyond Damascus. Hey, man, the Lord ain't playing, man. You know? He don't like nothing over him, nothing above him, man. You see? You can't replace Yahweh Shema with Shah, man. And the more our people try to do that, the more they're going to get destroyed, man. They got that Charleston White spirit on them, man. I don't like the God of the Bible. He too strict. That's good, man. What it say, man? A lot of them are going to be like, hey, Lord, I knew you was austere. You know, which they're talking about men that's in the circumcision that know that they're Israelites. Hey, and they are part of their leadership as well, too, man. They going to get destroyed if they ain't out there teaching that 100% truth, man. You got other camps out there not teaching that 100% truth, not talking about the MOTB. You know what I'm saying? Talking about bros over precepts. You know? The Lord going to judge them, too. They supposed to be prophesying about the Jacob's trouble, who your enemy is. They out there telling you that all is great. And then they out there giving you the wrong name, talking about Most High Christ blessed, man. Now you see why the Lord do what he do, man. You don't want to fear him. You don't want to keep his commandments. You ultimately going to get judged, man. This is Hebrews chapter 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Simple. They don't need no breakdown. It's a fearful thing. Heart drop to your stomach, man. You see? The Lord is about to turn up the furnace, man. Sooner or later, man, judgment will be speaking. That's the only thing that's going to be speaking is judgment on all sides, man. 2nd Esdras 8 in verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, you know. Because the Lord speaks about the pride of life, you know. Let you know that pride is a hateful thing before the Most High man, man. When you're prideful, yeah, you can't be told nothing, man. You have no chance of repenting, you know. And not only that, you neglect Yahweh Shema Shah, your creator, man. You see? You do it intentionally, on purpose. And you think you should live? You know? This video, man, should be a wake-up call, man. Fear the Lord. Fear Yahweh Shema Shah. Keep the commandments. Seek that which is good, man. Or the Lord gonna start judging. You know, he gonna start, going harder, man, because this is the year, man. Hey, Lord willing, man, we coming into the end of Esau, Edom's kingdom, and the beginning of Jacob's rulership, starting with our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. It's going to be a spiritual transition. It's a spiritual transition happening right now, man. And a lot of our people, they not in tune with the Lord's judgment. But the elect of the nation of Israel, 12,000 from each tribe, the obedient children, they going to be more in tune, man. You see, they're going to prepare themselves, right? Hey, I'm going to keep going. 2nd Esdras 8:51, right? But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open, right? Unto those that are obedient. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenty is made ready. A city is builded. Rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. You know? And that's for those, man, that's obedient, man. Those that fear the Lord and keep the commandments. Those that rehearsing the righteous acts, man. You know? 2nd Esdras 8, and I'm going to just jump down to 56. For when they have taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways, man. Your time is everything. The Lord is the Father of time. And here it is. A lot of our people abusing the time, you know. They taking this time and this liberty to be gangsters, to be thugs, to show for black culture, to be pretty much just be niggas, man. Instead of repenting and turning back to Yahweh Shema Shah. They're not using their time wisely. 2nd Esdras 8:57. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous. Right. The men out there teaching, man, you don't care about those prophets, man. You hate him that rebuke you at the gate. And that's a heavy crime, man. 2nd Esdras 8:58. And said in their heart that there is no God, yea, and that knowing they must die. They know it's a God, man. They know what's up, but they just choose to do evil. You see? For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, right? So thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it is not his will that men should come to naught, but that they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him which prepared life for them. And that ultimate life is Yahweh Shai, man. When he came on the scene, they refused Yahweh Shai, man. You know, they killed the Prince of Life, man. It tells you that in the book of Acts. You know? They said, let their blood be upon us and our children. So, you damn right Jacob's trouble coming for our people. You right. This heavy judgment is coming, man. Because a lot of our people, 2/3, they going rogue, man. You know, they're fully committed to evil. And like scripture say, don't hand join the hand, the wicked should not go unpunished. 2nd Esdras 8:61, closing it out. 2nd Esdras 8:61. And therefore is my judgment now at hand. Simple, man. The Lord's judgment is now at hand. Shalom.